Welcome to another weekly deal analysis here in the Corner Barn. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, the creative guy. Each and every week, I pick a random house on the internet and analyze it for a cash sale and a creative sale. Let's get into it. So, on this week's deal analysis, we are going to break down 2610 Reiter Road in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. Zip code is 15235. They are currently asking $154,900. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,350 square feet, built in 1950. What other details we got here? Zillow's saying this thing's only worth 143. And whoa, you seeing that? 344 days on the market. Let's see what they got to say about it. In Penns Hill, 4-bedroom. Including new flooring, large eating kitchen, bathroom, new windows. That's nice. Freshly painted. There's one less thing we got to worry about. Partially finished basement, laundry room, living space, workshop. New roof being installed. All right, I don't know when that was, but last time Gina, the agent, updated this thing was back in December. So hopefully that new roof is on there. Because this thing's been on the market for quite a while. Footprint, driveway. All right, let's check out these pictures. Is on that flooring? All right, so this walkway, it needs some love. It looks wet, so I can't tell if that's a new roof installed or not. Driveway looks decent, nothing crazy. Got a little bit of growth on the shed here. That cut. They said new flooring. If somebody installed this mauve, pink, purple carpeting, it's got some indents. All right, that can't be new. At least I really hope it's not new. But they cleaned the heck out of this thing. All right, so we got some new LVP flooring here. Definitely older cabinets, basic stove and fridge. Good space. I think this would make a good rental. But that carpet, dude, seriously, that carpet. That's horrible. Like, that's got to be original to the 50s, maybe 60s. I don't even think that existed in the 70s. Decent bath. There's your half bath. All right, so we got some aerial drone shots. Overall, like a Cape Cod's type style. You can tell by the arches in the roof here. All right, so this is us here. Neighbor's got an RV. This is this neighbor's backyard. Oh, kind of a funky lot, but again, we're not going to live there. It's for a rental. Neighbor's got solar. All right, so I'm really hoping this is an old picture. Otherwise, whoever did this roof, they should be fired. So hopefully this is a new roof and they cleaned up that chimney a bit. All right, we got that part done. Now we come down and see if there's any history on this sucker. There is. All right, so they bought this in 2023 for $55,000. Good for them. And then a few months later, after the renovations, I assume, listed for $175. Got a contract within 2 months, back to active. So there was an issue. That's home inspection. Well, with that time delay, it may be home inspection, but likely financing for the buyer. If you want to know how I decipher that, drop a comment below and I would be happy to answer that. And then we got a couple price drops, back under contract, and then right after that, back on the market. So this, I would definitely say, is home inspection. All right, so we know Zillow's and taxes are, for a single family like that, taxes aren't bad. Let's see, we already know Zillow's saying the ARV is 140. But so we got an 83, a 38, 38, 42, 48. And all right, let's go all in with our ARV at 140,000. Fair? All right, so now we're going to jump into the Invest Nest. I love this software. You don't have to use it. Use whatever you want. I like using it because it's very user-friendly and it's extremely cost-effective. I believe it's like $15 a month. You get 1 week free trial. If you use my code at checkout, Chris Thompson Real Estate, then you also get, 50% off of your first month, bringing it down to like $7. It's got very detailed information. They're pulling from the same sites as like PropStream, Privy. It's just a whole lot more cost effective, in my opinion. So they're saying it's worth 153. If it was, I think somebody would have bought it for that by now. Rent estimator 1610. We'll double check that against our HUD site here in a minute. Under details, if you want to skip trace them, right there, they don't charge extra for it. It's one more thing I like about this. Financing details. Do they have a mortgage on this thing? No existing mortgage. Like that. Sales. So yeah, they bought it for 55, just reconfirming. Location, Allegheny County. Property details, 1950. So if you're going to rent it, you obviously need a lead test. Reports, nothing to report. All right, let's analyze this sucker. We are going to call this 1610 Reiter Reader. I'm saying that wrong. Drop a comment below. Purchase price. All right, so we're looking to take this thing down ourselves. So I'm going in at 70% of ARV minus repairs. So we said it was worth 150 ARV to us. It may be somebody else's opinion that it's worth more. 70% of that is going to be 98,000 for paint and carpet. And I would paint those doors because that just glossy wood look, it's been out of style for a really long time. I'm sure it'll come back, but not today. So we're going to offer them $93,000 on our cash offer. $93,000. Closing costs, 2 points. Hard money costs, 2 points. And our improvements, we said are $5,000. And let's just roll that into our loan. Down payment, we're only putting up 20%. Interest rates right now for hard money is about 7.5% on a 30-year term. And our rent estimator, they're saying 1610. And HUD is saying for, what is this thing? This is a 4-bedroom. 4-bedroom. All right, so for a 4-bedroom, I'd saying 1830. And if you remember from past episodes, I like to knock about $150 to $200 off. So you know what? We're going to go with that 1610. We'll leave that. Let it ride. Property taxes, insurance, $100 a month. We're renting it for 1610. Our management fee of 10%, $161. Tenants paying for this stuff, and I don't think there's an HOA there. It's one of the things I really like about older properties. You're generally not dealing with HOAs. Our CapEx, war chest, whatever you want to call it, 5% for repairs and maintenance, 5% for vacancy, 5% for CapEx. $81 a piece. That goes into our war chest. We're planning on holding this sucker for 10 years. All right, let's see what the magic turns out. Not bad, $322 a month for our rent, or monthly cash flow off of our rent. Total cash in, 23,000. Cash on cash return, 16, almost 17%. Good. ROI, 28%. I like it. I like it. Closing fees. We're going to go with 34.28. Here breaks down each of our numbers. So in year one, this is a cash on cash of almost 17%. Can't argue with those numbers. Of course, they would have to accept that. And as long as they've been on the market, I don't think they're going to. All right. So now we know what our cash numbers are. Let's do the fun stuff. Let's do the creative side. All right, so on a creative offer, we're always going to offer more than our cash price. Why do we do that? Because the line I always like to use is, if you're going to give me the terms that allow me to cash flow, I will give you your price. I'm not giving them what they're asking for, but I can get a lot closer to it. So our cash price, we offered them $93,000. We think our ARV is $140,000. So, and overall, it's pretty clean. Definitely needs that carpet to be replaced, and I would paint the doors, just even change the doors out, probably just start with painting them. So I think our ARV, well, we already know our ARV of what we're basing it on is 140. So with that number, oops, if I add correctly. So on a creative offer, something this nice, this clean, I would probably offer them 120,000. And the rate I always like to start with is 4%, because that's a little bit higher than you can get in a high yield savings account. For PITI, where am I going? Bank rate. All right, so we're offering 120,000. And I like to offer them 5% on a 30-year term. Likely there'll be a balloon. We're offering a 4% interest rate. Our zip code is 15235. Our property tax information, monthly taxes, $237. But 237. Homeowners insurance, $100 a month. All right, that would make our payment at $881. That's our PITI. So our PITI is going to be 881. We are saying our rents are 1610. So there's a gross cash flow of $729. Pretty good return. I would buy that deal. And our war chest is 241.50. We'll just round up and call it 242. Management is 161. So there is a net cash flow of $326. Plus you're putting a large chunk away in your war chest. So our cash to the seller, that's going to be our down payment at 5% is $6,000. Agent commissions, let's offer them $2,000 just to go away. Because clearly they have not gotten it done. Assignment fees, we're not getting this off a wholesaler. We're going direct to agent on this. Closing costs. Closing fees, 34.28. 3428. Renovations, we said were 5,000. Holding costs at the 881 is going to be 1726, and that's for 2 months of holding. Arrears, there aren't any, so $20,000. All right, so for $20,000, you're going to net $326 a month in a perfect world. Versus our cash deal, at $23,000, and we would net $322 a month. So you're saving a little bit on the creative deal, but nothing crazy. But the main difference is our cash price was, what did we say that was? $93,000? Yeah, our cash price was $93,000 versus our creative price was $120,000. So that seller's going to make those interest payments over time, and they'll get to that 150 mark that they were looking for. It's just going to take time. Remember what I said. I'll give you your price if you give me the terms that allow me to cash flow it. I would buy either one of these deals all day long. I just don't buy in Pittsburgh. So if you want to buy in Pittsburgh, I would call these people. That does it here for us on another weekly deal analysis here in the Corner Barn. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, the creative guy. Each week, I break down a new deal that I randomly find on the internet for a cash price and a creative price. Thanks for watching this week. I appreciate it. If you have comments, questions, concerns, please drop them down in the comment section below. All of the links for the Invest Nest and my website are down below. If you have a deal that you want me to analyze, go to my website, book a 15-minute phone call, and let's see if we're a good fit for each other. Take care. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.